Hello, I'm Susan D. Harrison, creator of Spa-tique and So Sound Sanctuary in Middleton, Wisconsin, and just sharing a few tips on how to stretch, doing some very simple stretches to help your lymphatic system be more active and fortify your immune system and keep you healthy and strong, and also just wake up your body in different ways. So I'm going to cover like four stretches to keep it very simple that you can do anywhere. And at the end of the series, I'll give you another source or two of some additional excellent stretches that you can do in the comfort of your own home and have some additional ideas. So stay tuned for that at the end of this series. I'll share that. We'll go over some links that you can check out for more information. But today, I want to review a little bit more about how the lymphatic nodes are placed in your body. And there's 600 to 800 lymph nodes in your body. Most of them, about 300, are in the middle of your body, like deeper in the thoracic duct. And then we have another concentration at the top of our legs. So when we were walking the other day and really extending the leg back from toe to heel, we were getting that stretch in the hip flexor there. Another concentration, about 100 nodes, are in the neck area, and they're very superficial, and that's why the doctors are always checking that. And we're also noticing them in the armpits as well. So lymph really loves to be stretched and wrung out and twisted, kind of like twisting a sponge or a wet rag. It loves that twisting motion. So it's kind of like milking out the lymphatic flow to move even more so. And then when we do a massage where it's like stretching licorice, it's kind of like a very slow and then release. It's kind of like, we call it the ocean wave, the ebb and flow. And so it's a very calm massage when we do that on the body. So when we look at stretches, we're looking at incorporating that breathing whenever we can, the very calm breathing, the 4 counts in, the 8 counts out. So it's another way that you can just kind of slow down for a few minutes or even 30 seconds and do a stretch. Some of these stretches are just kind of very natural to how we feel and stretch out in a normal situation. But one is just putting that hand over the back of your chair and then just stretching. And the key here is that, as well as the other side here, is that you're just stretching from the upper torso and you're not moving your knees. So you don't want to be tilting your pelvis this way or that way. You want those knees staying straight, pelvis staying straight, your hips staying straight, and just twisting from the upper body so that upper torso is twisting and milking. So ideally doing 3 to 5 each side, holding. You can do 4 breaths in, going as you stretch, and 8 as you come back. So that's a great one to do. Another one that really helps for maintaining lower back strength as well is where you just put your hands up behind your head and you twist to one side for 3 pulses. So just like going over and then back and then over to the other side. And doing that about 5 to 10 times, that's excellent. And you'll notice as you hold in your stomach and breathe with that, that you'll start supporting your lower back and making that stronger as well. So good for the sciatica, piriformis as well. The other one that we typically do when you're working in an office chair is just kind of grabbing the back of your chair. But then another one that I even like a little better is doing shoulder rotations with your hands on your shoulders, because there's so many lymph nodes in that shoulder area, that armpit area. And the final one, or second to the final one, is just doing a neck turn over the shoulder. There's a lot of lymph nodes down the side of the neck here called the sternocleidomastoid, and that's really important to get that milking as well. And then my last one, I call this my Grover move, where I'll explain it and then I'll go back. So I'm near, I'll go back farther to show you how to demonstrate that. But what this is that when you're at your office chair, and we were talking about those nodes in the hip flexor that we can activate when we're walking, well, you can take a break when you're at your office chair and just turn to the side, and you're going to drop your knee. And when you drop your knee, you're going to feel that stretch right at the hip flexor. But the key here is that you're going to tighten up the glute. And by tightening up the glute, what that does is that supports your lower back so it doesn't get all wonky. So I'll just go back like Grover and show you and then come back. All right, so, dun, dun, dun. So just turning to your side of your chair, but yet tighten that glute and then hold that for 4 counts and then do it again, hold, and then make sure you do both sides. And just standing up straight, sitting up straight, so it feels good on that lower back, but just supporting that and such. So that is some stretches that will really help start getting things moving on a daily basis, and great to connect with your breathing as well. So that's it for today. Go out and play and enjoy stretching wherever you are, even in the car sometimes. I'll do those stretches and just feel revitalized, and do some breathing with that too. So smile, watch something funny, say thank you to somebody, and have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.